Ready to find out the secrets to building your tribe on Instagram or Facebook, or maybe both, for your product-based business. Now, if this is you, then by the end of this video, you are going to have my foolproof system to do exactly that. I am an e-commerce sales coach helping hundreds of female entrepreneurs just like you grow their own e-commerce business. And now for the best advice on growing your business using the Viralocity formula, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to be notified every time I post a video on Thursdays. And today I'm going to walk you through my 3 secrets on how you can build your own tribe on Instagram or Facebook or both so for your own product-based business, so you can sell out every time you launch a product. Now, the first secret is that you need to give people a reason to want to join your tribe, and not only join it, but stay. So how do you give people a reason to actually want to join your tribe and then to stay? First and foremost, you do this by creating a common purpose for your tribe to rally around. And that common purpose has to be something greater than you. It has to be something greater than your product, even them. It has to be greater than them. When people can buy into a greater purpose, that is when you start to build the common thread and culture that is required to build a tribe. And when you can be the carrier of that culture, that is when you are recognized as the leader. So what is that greater purpose that you can have your customers rallying around? What I would do is I would step right back from your product and think more holistically about the result that you are looking to get your customer. Okay, what is that after point of which your product might just be one part of? For example, with Make It Skincare, we are creating a community to help millennials navigate this aging stage of their life while looking after their mental, physical, and emotional health as their body transitions, right? And skincare is just one part of that. But what that means is that we can actually add value outside of just skincare. Okay, we can connect people to their greater purpose. We can connect people through this greater purpose and this common thread of being an aging millennial. So we can reminisce about things like "Hit Me Baby One More Time" by Britney Spears and have a debate about whether Backstreet Boys or NSYNC is better, right? And from there, you start to create a culture. So how do you start creating this culture? You do this by creating an identity that binds them together. Okay, and I get it. You might be thinking, gosh, Deidre, I just sell soap. How do I create an identity around that? Or I just sell clothes. What on earth do you mean by creating an identity? That seems like a lot of work. And yes, it is. I want to reiterate that this is a lot of work. Okay, building a tribe is for those entrepreneurs who are invested in building a real brand, a sustainable brand. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of work. Okay, so how do we go about creating this identity? Think about who it is that you want in your tribe. Who are your absolute ideal customers, your ideal buyers, okay? The people who you would want to hang out with. Write that down right now. Or sometimes what I find helpful is I just talk about it. I just go on a little bit of a rant and I record it. And then from that recording, I transcribe it and I write the things down. So come up with your I am a ... statement. Okay, so for example, when you join my academy, my paid program, you become a growth boss. That becomes your identity, right? Because you've decided to level up and be part of the top 1%, which makes you a boss of your growth. And that's what we're building an identity around, and a culture around, okay? Because once you become a growth boss, that means certain things. It means that you are perfectly imperfect. It means that you are courageous and you step into uncomfortability. It means you don't give into your own BS. It means that you show up for your tribe. It means all of these things just by being a growth boss. So have a think about what that identity is that could be for your tribe that you're currently building. Okay, so for another client of ours, they sell chocolates. They've gone with I am a chocoholic. Okay, and that's what binds their tribe together. So what is your I am a ... statement? Okay, so now we have this common thread. We have this common thread that's this culture, this identity that is binding our tribe together. So what's next? That leads me to my second secret, which is work out where you're going to build your tribe and focus at least 75% of your time there. Okay, so what I mean is there are all these different platforms you could be using to build your tribe, right? So what is the best for you? Now, there are two that I would recommend. I have a preference personally, but it's really going to come down to mainly where your audience is and what you're actually looking to do. So the two I recommend is either Instagram or a Facebook group. And I don't mean a Facebook page, I mean a group. Now, I personally prefer Facebook groups because you can build a really interactive, private and closed community where people can not only interact with you, but they can also interact with each other. They can start conversations with each other. They can post their own UGC straight into there. So user-generated content straight into there, which is not only great for you to jump on and engage with, but it so quickly builds that social proof that you need to really to get others to really buy into you and your product. Now, the downside of a Facebook group versus Instagram is that you have to be a lot more deliberate in how you actually grow it. Okay, now there's a lot more effort that goes into growing a Facebook group than an Instagram account. So I found that people are more discerning with which groups they join versus which accounts they follow on Instagram. Okay, so it might be a slightly higher barrier to entry because most groups have questions that you have to answer. It might be that most people use Facebook under their actual name rather than a handle that they can just choose on Instagram. Regardless of what it is going to be a little bit more effort to grow your Facebook group members. However, when you are able to, because of the reasons that I've just actually stated, you can almost be guaranteed that the quality of the leads are going to be higher in your Facebook group than on your Instagram account. So if you already have a large following on Instagram, then it might make a lot of sense to just keep your tribe there and focus on implementing that first secret I spoke about on Instagram. Okay, really building that greater common purpose, that culture, that identity on your Instagram account. There's no absolute right or wrong platform. I just want to put that out there. You have to go with what feels right for you and your brand and what it is that you're actually looking to build. So think about what platform you're going to choose and focus the majority of your effort on there, okay? There to build it and create that common purpose, that culture, and that identity. And if you already know which makes the most sense for you, then let me know in the comments, right? Let me know in the comments. Is it going to be Instagram or is it going to be Facebook group? Now, the last secret, the third secret, is that you now have to go and find people to join your tribe, okay? And to do this, you have to go back to my traffic pyramid. For those of you who have done my challenge, you should know my traffic pyramid by now, or maybe you've read my book called The Traffic Formula. If you haven't done my challenge or bootcamp, or if you haven't read my book, then make sure that you do, okay? So you can either sign up. So I've got a sign up link for my bootcamp below, and I go into a lot more detail the traffic pyramid, and I also have a link to my free traffic formula book. You just have to pay for shipping, but otherwise it's free, that you can also grab in the link below. But what I want you to think about are the different tiers of the traffic pyramid and how you can actually use each strategy to get people into your tribe. So yes, you do have to have good content that you are posting passively on your social media accounts. But then I want you to think about, how do you tap into pools where they are already congregating, okay? And this means leveraging other people's audiences. So how can you do that and then lead them into your tribe? Perhaps it's through collaborations, perhaps it's through giveaways, perhaps it's through a promoted post, whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you and what you're comfortable with, right? Have a think about how you can get more visibility, how can you tap into those pools of people and start to bring them into your tribe. And now this one takes a lot of guts, but actually becomes so much easier when you have something compelling to hook them with, which you should have once you know what your common purpose and your identity is. But how can you then find each individual and actively reach out to them and invite them to come into your tribe? Now, if you want to go into the traffic pyramid in more detail, then join my challenge, my bootcamp. The links are below because I spent a lot more time talking about it. Or get my book, Traffic Formula book. It's free. You just have to pay for shipping. Just grab that in the link below. If you want more details, then definitely check out. It's all in the links below. Otherwise, definitely get in touch with me at hi@thegrowthboss.com. Okay, so let's recap on the 3 secrets to building your tribe for your product-based business. And the first secret is you need to give people a reason to want to join and to stay. Create that common purpose for your tribe to rally around, to really rally around. Okay, once you have this common purpose, create that culture, create that identity, start doing this with your I am a ... statement. Okay, so secret number two is work out where you're actually going to build your tribe and then spend 75% of your time there, okay, of your effort there. Now, the two I recommend are Instagram or Facebook group. Now, personally, as I said, I prefer Facebook group, but it is going to be a little bit more effort. So you might want to just get started on your Instagram account. And the third secret is to go find them. Find your tribe. Follow the traffic pyramid and tap into pools where they are congregating. And to have any success at this, you need to have something compelling, which goes back to secret number one, creating a common purpose and an identity for people to actually rally around. So with that said, comment below and let me know, what is your I am a ... statement. Okay, fill in the blanks. I want to know, what is your I am statement. Now you know exactly how to build your VIP tribe, your loyal tribe, using my foolproof 3 secret method. But what about implementing? I have written a 1-page cheat sheet for you to have on hand as you are implementing this, so you don't have to ever forget what the 3 secrets are. So if you want that cheat sheet, just click on the link below and my bot, D the bot, will send it straight to you. And if you want to take what I've just spoken about to the next level, then come and join this free community of amazing female entrepreneurs just like you, where I share even more free live training on growing your e-commerce business. So just join the group on the link below. So check out this video next on how to sell into your tribe once you've built them, and this one down here on getting your followers to actually start purchasing. And if you like this video, then hit the like button, be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video.